if you have to break down the prompt, the art of writing effective prompts into very simple steps, what could they be?
Yes, and this tech is especially made for non-tech people, right?
Correct, correct, correct,
This is actually empowering tech. This particular
correct,
GPT and generative AI is an empowering tech, where one need not be really techie or geeky to use it. We just need to learn a few simple constructs. You will be able to effectively use it. This will
correct.
increase your productivity multifold if we just learn to use it. So, in order to write an effective prompt, right? The technique that I use is called RRR. It's not the movie RRR. So I'm just bringing that concept so that you can
Uh,
relate and remember this. So role, rule, and response. These three are the keywords: role, rule, and response.
Response.
So the first R, role, is actually giving the AI a role. Okay, why do we do that? You might have heard that ChatGPT is trained with 1 trillion tokens. 1 trillion tokens means that much amount of data is fed in. Okay, multiple domains: finance, medical, engineering, computer science, programming, civil. All domain data is collected together, and it is put it into the ChatGPT. So it is kind of having all that knowledge. Now, the first R, the role definition says that once you give a role, let's say, let's take an example, right? I want to write a Python program. Okay, I will give a role to the AI saying you are an expert Python developer. Okay, now you need to set this role first. What it then happens is AI will filter and drill down into that knowledge segment. Okay, uh, why that is important is because if you don't set that role right, then it has a broader category of other knowledges which will interfere, right? So we give a very focused role to that AI, set the role, and give it a task. Okay, you are an expert Python developer. Even I go to an extent of saying, okay, you are an expert Python developer in open working in open AI. Okay,
Got it.
answer it as if an open AI engineer would answer.
Got
Okay,
it.
set this context, role play, and then okay, write a program to read a text file, and give me a count of words in that text file. So this is role and the task, the first R. The second R is rule. Okay, the set of rules that need to be the AI need to abide before preparing the response. Okay, I said you write a program. Now in the rules section, I'll tell the AI how the program need to be written. For example, you need to follow clean code practices. You need to write the program using domain driven design, and you need to have proper IO error handling. The program should respect UTF-8 encoding. So all these rules I will set. Okay. Then the third R, which is a response format. A response, how do I expect the output to be? Right. The output need to be a Python program, and I will say that ChatGPT is really chatty, right? It will start explaining each line of code, right? I don't want that as comments. So in the response, I normally say, okay, don't give your gyan on the uh, commentary on the code. I don't want code comments. You just give me the code, right? So these three R's, role, rule, and response. Once you apply this, you will get a much better quality output response from the AI. There are lot many techniques like this exist, but I don't want to dump everything on one single day.
That's true.
You will forget most of them. But this is a most powerful tip that I follow on a daily basis.
No, but I think the way you have acronymed this or heuristically said this, I think people will remember this for long now. RRR, because it's already in our minds, and it's a uh, great framework to think about it. You want to give it a role and not just put it in the sea of tokens it has, and then rulify it, and then probably response go. You want to limit the